Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and voter ID is taking center stage again. This case could decide quite a lot. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You have to wonder why the NAACP and the ACLU keep fighting against voter ID. They claim that it's hard. They claim that it's a burden to obtain, an ID. Now, for somebody who's disabled, who can't get to a place where you can obtain ID, I can understand that, and I think provision should be made for that. But for a normal, able-bodied person who gets around, out and about, what the hell's so hard about getting an ID? I got one when I was 17. I got my driver's license. In New Jersey, you had to be 17. I don't know what the age is now, but at the time, you had to be 17. It's pretty easy. Everybody I know got one. So what is preventing minorities from voting by using an ID? Can anybody tell me this? Explain it to me like I'm in kindergarten, because there's obviously something I'm not understanding here. Well, one state's Supreme Court is taking up this case, and if it stands, it could be a model for the rest of the nation. And we could see a national voter ID. This case is very important. I want you to watch this story. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Suing Missouri claims the state is silencing some voters through restrictive laws. The Missouri Supreme Court will decide if voters must show a photo government ID when casting their ballot. Hannah Falcon breaks down the arguments and the impact to state voter laws.
Before a panel of Missouri Supreme Court judges Wednesday, the Missouri NAACP, ACLU, and several others argued to dismiss a nearly 4-year-old law.
To uphold the fundamental right to vote and fundamental rights to political speech.
Denise Lieberman with the Missouri Voter Protection Coalition represents several Missourians who had difficulty getting the right kind of government-issued ID to cast a vote because of clerical issues and disabilities.
It is not whether someone is, through Herculean measures, able to ultimately climb that high mountain and overcome those burdens. What the law prohibits is abridgment or burden on the right to vote.
This case challenges a 2022 law that requires a government ID to cast a vote and restricts several other parts of the voting process. In the 2022 election, 116 ballots were thrown out for not following the law.
The General Assembly and the people, when they passed the constitutional amendment, have actually made it very simple.
However, Missouri Attorney General Catherine Hanaway says their argument is weak because the people named in the lawsuit were able to ultimately get the required ID and cast their votes.
Look, the goal here is to make sure that every Missourian who wants to vote gets to vote. But any Missourian or anyone from outside Missouri who wants to cheat can't cheat.
A ruling in this case is expected in the next few weeks. Reporting in Jefferson City, I'm Hannah Falcon, First Alert 4.
In St. Charles County, a 40